so immigration agents detained Djokovic. So a day after Djokovic announced he'd play in the Australian Open, the country cancels his visa and denies his entry. Earlier today, a second tennis player, Renata Vorakova, is now being held by Australian border forces, okay? Also due to her vaccination exemption from the tournament, but apparently doesn't apply to immigration law. Joining me now is social media commentator, my good friend MCGLOVER. Megan, great to see you. What do you make of all this?
Hey, Grant, thanks so much again for having me. Happy New Year and all that good stuff.
You
Listen,
too?
this is 110% house arrest, okay? That's what this is. And not only is it house arrest, but we need to now define what fully means, right? Because you get one shot, oh, okay, well, that's not enough. Then you get two shots, oh, well, no, that's not enough. Or three, no, but then you got to get a booster. Now they're rolling out another shot again. So my question is, do we have any more rights to our bodies at all? Or you just 110% saying we own you, your mind, your spirit, and your physical body? That's my question.
Certainly in Australia, they've reached that point. They own you 100%. We're getting to that point in America. You know, I was going to play this later, but you set this up perfectly. Talk about the vaccination just roller coaster here. Whoopi Goldberg, she's triple vaxxed, comes down with COVID. Let's roll this one.
It's one of those things where you think I've done everything I was supposed to do. Yeah, it doesn't stop Omicron.
Let me guess, Megan, I bet she was wearing masks all over the place, too.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like she was wearing a mask while she was in the shower. And so if Seeley from Color Purple doesn't know what's going on, then how is it that we are supposed to obey these rules that you keep changing? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing and thinking you're going to get a different result. So I'm trying to figure out, in what way are you going to convince people that this is for their betterment or the betterment of their family and all this other stuff and everybody else all over the world when it doesn't even work for the person that is following it to the T?
I don't know. But here's the thing. I think they've all been brainwashed because what you just spelled out is common sense. We talk about it every day. How do they not see that it's not working? But I want to switch topics because I saw, you know I love your social media accounts. You went off on the new mayor of New York, Eric Adams, for one of the comments that he made. It was such a brilliant assessment of him. But let me roll it. I don't know if you can recreate it or not, but let me roll Eric Adams.
My low-skilled workers, my cooks, my dishwashers, my messengers, my shoe shine people, those who work in Dunkin' Donuts, they don't have the academic skills to sit in a corner office. They need this.
His workers, what, does he own them, Megan?
You know, this is the same guy that when he won said that he's standing up for the little guy. This is in quotes. This is what he said. This is for the little guy. So what happened to that little guy that you were standing up for and saying now New York is going to have to realize that we deserve this, that, and the other? This is, let me tell you something. I am so irritated with this because he used the fact that he came from humble beginnings to get all these votes. He's the one that said that his mother and his grandmother and his ancestors and all this other kind of stuff, and then you get a little job. You got your first check, and then as soon as you get your first check, you're gonna come up here and act like that, like you too hotty-totty, and you're gonna talk down to other people. It's disgusting. And I'll say it again, like I had said on my page. This, if he was a Republican conservative person without melanation, he would be sacrificed and crucified right now today. And that is the facts. And we all know it to be true. He should not have said that. And if you want to sit up here and say, well, he was just describing a certain kind of work. No. He was saying that people who have less than jobs are not intelligent enough to try to figure out how to get on a computer
He said
or try to figure out Come on, man.
He said it. Here's my problem about having you back. You're going to steal my job one of these days. You're too good,
no.
Megan McGlover.
I'm
You're
sorry.
too good. But I just want greatness on this program, so you're always invited back because I love greatness. Megan McGlover, as always, thank you.
Thank you, Super.
All right.